sis, why are you being faithful to a man that's not your man? Hey killers, hello. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Miko. If you've been here before, welcome back. I am finally excited to be back. So grab your pen and paper because this combo is going to be so juicy. Let's get into the video. But before we get into the video, if you have not yet, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, hit that bell so you do not miss when we drop, because I promise you, you do not want to miss these combos. Now, I know that you guys have all seen the title and y'all probably gonna eat me up in the comments like, girl, I'm not a pick-me. I ain't never been a pick-me. But babes, maybe you was giving pick-me energy and didn't know you was giving that. Let's talk about it. First off, let's define what's a pick-me. A pick-me is usually women, but sometimes men, who bend over backwards or compromises themselves, performs to be chosen instead of standing firm in their word. And listen. There is no shame because we've all been there at some point. This isn't about dragging anybody. It's about recognizing when you need to stop playing it small. Let's get into these signs. So the first sign that I wanted to discuss is you love blindly. I chose to pick this sign to talk about first because I feel like even on a dating scene or like when you're getting to know someone, depending on your mental state and where you're at, this is where a lot of women or men go wrong. Some women confuse loyalty with blindness. So let's talk about an example. He's showing you red flags from day one. You're already like, but he loves me though. And I'm like, sis, he's literally just texting good morning and what you doing. Literally, that's it. No more, no less. That is low effort. Another important one that I wanted to bring up in the you love blindly category is overlooking red flags. A lot of people tend to do this in the very early stages of dating. Like they think because, I'm not really with this person yet, we're not exclusive, it's not really a red flag. But sis, truth be told is that if he's doing this now in the early stages where it doesn't really count, imagine what he's gonna do when you're not together. Think about it. Yeah, it ain't gonna be good. Just drop his ass, okay? Overlooking red flags, like ignoring signs of toxic behaviors such as dishonesty, lack of respect, or repeated broken promises because of how strong your feelings are. You may think things will improve or that your love alone will change them. And we all know a relationship cannot be carried on love alone. Number 2, ignoring personal needs. Sacrificing your own well-being, interests, or goals to accommodate the other person, even when they don't reciprocate. This can mean giving up hobbies, friends, or career opportunities. If you find yourself breaking off girl nights or not going to the gym as much because you want to hang out with him, or just not doing anything productive, that is a huge red flag. Excusing unacceptable behavior. So rationalizing hurtful or harmful actions like jealousy or controlling behavior by saying they just care too much or they'll change. Like sis, no. If he's not forthcoming, babe, he's never gonna be forthcoming. So just drop his ass. Accepting one-sided effort. So this is like where you're noticing that like you're putting in all the work to keep the relationship going and he's putting in minimal effort as you. This is a tall tale sign. And these are things like you're always the one apologizing or you're always the one making plans for date night. And this person is just on autopilot.
But when will I see you again?
We don't do those things. We attract, we don't chase, okay? Yeah. So another one, making major life changes too quickly. Okay. This is another one that I feel like is very important because things be moving so fast. They be moving so fast with these men. So you gotta be on point. Moving in together, making financial commitments, or even planning a future together too prematurely without really getting to know each other's values and compatibility. Oh my God. I find this one to be super important. Like, I remember I was dating this guy, and in the very beginning, I was just like,
oh my God, he's my soulmate. We have a lot of things in common. Oh my God, we're gonna be together forever. And
it was just like, sis, he's playing with you. He's agreeing to everything that you say you like. He's like, yeah, I like that too. Oh, you're like that? Oh, I'm like that too. It's just like, no, babe. The next one, I found it to be another one that is super important too. Is like defending them unconditionally. Like, sis, you just met this dude. Like, why are you defending him to the end of it? Like, I'm confused. Like, you barely know this person. Like, you know them for 2 seconds and you already defending them. Get to know someone first before you actually can put your hand in the fire and say, oh, I know this person's characteristics. Like, you know what I mean? Standing by them in situations where they've clearly done something wrong or harmful, even to the point of defending their actions that you would usually disapprove of. If you know that this goes against your morals and integrity, it's like, sis, why are you defending him? Like, I'm confused. Like, what would be the reason? Because this goes against everything you stand for. So if it goes against everything you stand for, you should just be like,
bye, Felicia.
Doesn't align with who you are as a person. Okay, so justifying a lack of growth or progress. It's to the point where, sis, he ain't doing nothing. He's not working towards anything. He's not striving to be great. He's not striving to be better than he was yesterday. That's a huge no. Because I want somebody that is just as ambitious as I am, especially as a man. You know what I'm saying? Because men typically are supposed to lead in the relationships. So if I have more ambition than you do, that's a problem. So convincing yourself that things are fine as they are, even if the relationship isn't growing or meeting your needs. So again, it's like, if he's not as much of a go-getter as you are, it's just like, that's a no. When you met him, he was like transitioning from, you know, leaving one job and going into another. And then he didn't get that job. And it's just like, it just seems like he's really dragging his feet on really finding a job. It's just like, yeah, that's a no. Blind love can happen to anyone, and it often comes from a place of vulnerability or fear of loss. Recognizing when it's happening and finding a balance between loving someone fully and staying true to yourself can help you build healthier relationships. Number 2. This one is just so like, I don't know why women do it. Because I don't really think men do this, because men, to me, are always out for themselves. They always think about themselves, whereas women do not. The second one is being loyal to a single man, or to single men, I should say. Why are you being faithful to a man that's not your man? Like, literally. Like, do we even have to talk about this? Like, seriously. There's no way that I'm going to be single to a man that's single and not claiming me or not checking for your girl. Like, it's not happening. Have you ever had a homegirl who every time she starts dating like a new man, she starts like dropping out plans and breaking out girl night for her man or for the like her current dude that she's dating? It's like, sis, stop doing that. Knock it off. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, your friends and your homegirls are the ones that are going to be there when this man is just like gone, or he decides that he wants to date someone else, like he's not into you anymore. Those are the people that are going to be there, your homegirls. They're going to be there to pick you up and bring you back outside so you can have fun and get your mind off of things. So why is it that you want to be so loyal to this man that's not being loyal to you? That's the question. That's the real question. Like, we're all about reciprocation on this side, okay? Because truth be told, there's no way that I could be loyal to a man that's not even loyal to his barber. Think about it. Okay, now we are at number 3. Number 3 is being his therapist in the dating stage. Ooh, this one really gets under my skin for sure. The one thing I can't stand is that I can't stand the woman or the women that allow, and I know y'all about to be mad at me, but we gotta talk about it. We definitely gotta talk about it because this is a thing. It's a real live thing, and I don't understand us girls and why we do this. But we gotta call out the women that let men trauma dump and gossip about their ex. I'll wait. How many of y'all have done that? Y'all just met a man and y'all sit there and y'all let him just dog his ex out or talk bad about his baby mother. Like, how many of us have done that? Yeah, it's me. A lot of us. Being stupid, being dumb, and being desperate. That's what that's giving. It's giving pick me. Okay, girl? It's giving pick me. Don't ever do that, okay? Because I'm your friend. I'm your homegirl. So I want the best for y'all. So I'm going to tell you now. Don't do it. That's why I had to call y'all out because it's whack. And it's not giving a girls. It's giving desperation. That's what it's giving. I can't stand the man that comes in, y'all on y'all date, and the only thing he could think to talk about is his ex. He's telling you everything his ex did wrong, and suddenly you're in competition with a ghost. A ghost you ain't never even met. Like, how crazy is that? And the gag is this, he's making you feel like she's the problem, and the real tea is he's just setting you up to overperform. Can we take a moment? Think about it. Why would this man want you to be competing or mad at or hating on somebody you ain't never met? Like, think about it. He just wants you to overperform. That is it. And the sad thing about it is that it's the manipulation for me, because that's all it is. He wants to manipulate you into overplaying your part. And babes, we don't do that. We don't overplay our part over here, okay? Because we are confident girls. We are attracting. We are not doing whatever the man wants us to do. We're doing what's best for us, not what's best for them or what's easiest for them. Number 4 is you let him sleep with other people. This one is like a bit, it's so annoying. It's like, do we have to talk about this? Let's talk about open relationships being one-sided. Him being free and you being restricted. Like, are you dumb? Sir, are you dumb or are you stupid? Like, which one? Did you sign up to be in a community project or you wanted a relationship? Like, which one? Because yeah, I didn't sign up for this, sir. Like, let's be real, sis. He's out there for the street while you're at home crocheting his hoodie. That's not balance. Moving on. Number 5 is you're charmed and gaslighted by his words. In my honest opinion, I find that women that haven't been treated right in previous relationships tend to believe anything that a man tells them because they're craving attention, intimacy, and just a lack of overall self-love. And to be honest, for you to attract your ideal partner or the man of your dreams, to me, you have to pour into yourself and make yourself better. So this way, when you're outside and you're meeting people, you attract what you are exuding. You know what I mean? Like, that's the trick. I feel like a lot of women be like, oh my God, I want a man that has so much money. I want a man to treat me like this and like that. And I want a man to buy me flowers. It's like, sis, if you want a man to do those things, you have to do those things for yourself. You understand? You cannot expect a man to do all these things that you do not do for yourself. So let's try pouring into ourselves before we go looking for men to do these things. Don't fall for the gaslighting tactic. Let's talk about some of them. These are some of the things that men will say. Men will literally say anything, okay? The top quote that I find that men say from my experience is, babe, you know I'm out here working for us. It's like, child, somehow it seems like he's not coming home early enough. He's always coming in at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And it's just like, you know, you trying to put your foot in his ass and you cursing him out and you like, what are you doing? Where are you? Why are you coming home so late? And he's like, babe, you know I'm outside trying to work for us. I'm trying to get it for us. Like, nigga, please. Another one is, you gotta trust me, babe. You gotta trust me. And it's just like, Whole time he doing you so dirty behind your back, but it's, you gotta trust me, babe. You gotta trust me. Another one is, oh my God, I would never forget when I was with this guy and I had seen that he was like, you know, like playing like these little internet games and would be like flirting with other women on the internet, and I would be asking him questions like, who's this and what's going on with this person? And he would be like, babe, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I got everything under control. I got everything under control. I was like, child, like trust me, these things that I'm expressing to y'all are things that I've learned from experience, okay? Like, I've literally gone through these things. So the other one is, you know I love you, right? Like, you'll be beefing with him or whatever, and you pissed off, he done did some dumb shit, and he's like, you know I love you, right? You know I love you, right? Like, he's trying to give you like some fake reassurance. And the one that takes the cake, this is the one that takes the cake before all of them, is calling you white prematurely. These men will be talking to you for literally like 2 seconds, and the next day you text him or y'all texting or you meet him, like he'll be like, good morning, wife. Like, ew, like I just want to throw up. Like, any dude that texts me a day or two after we meet, or he calls me and he's like, yeah, you know, you my wife, or you gonna be my wife, is literally like a super red flag. Like, I will ghost a man because he said that to me. Like, it's just so disgusting. Like, it makes me want to throw up. Like, ew, like, stop it. I need all the men, if you're watching this video, I need y'all to stop. That is a dead giveaway to a woman that, like, you're not that into her at all, because you would not be calling me your wife and it's only been like day 2 of us like conversing. Like, please just stop it. So this goes to show that words hold no merit with men, and we just gonna leave it at that. So coming in at our last one, which is number 6, is buying his attention. Now, I know for sure like the younger girlies might not be doing this, hopefully, but maybe like the cougars for sure. And I love me a fine older woman that just knows she fine and she just looks so good and she's literally comfortable in her own skin and she's successful and she has her own money and her own house and her own car. But babe, let's be real, stop paying for these little niggas. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, these little YNs, baby, leave them alone, okay? Leave them alone. Like, if you find yourself swiping your card more than his, you are auditioning for a role that you don't want. Like, let's be real. Me swipe my card for a dude is like, especially when he not my man. Like, he not my man. Like, why would I be doing that? Like, for real? Ladies, you are the prize. Stop trying to prove yourself worthy of crumbs. And oh baby, let's talk about sex prematurely, because this goes hand in hand with trying to get his attention or trying to make him like you. Some women think that they need to have sex with a man too early. The chaser-runner dynamic is built when you start overgiving. If you're chasing him and he's running, men love to run when they know that you are going to continue to follow them, when you're going to continue to chase after them. So killers, let's be real. We've all given pick me at some point. The key is to catch yourself and stop it before you lose your dignity. Remember, if you have to beg to be chosen, you were never his choice to begin with. Period. Drop in the comments if you've ever caught yourself in a pick-me moment and how you overcame it. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with your bestie who needs this message. Until next time, stay bold, stay beautiful, and keep those convos killer. Bye. Your body's